Question 22. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. In the post-pandemic recent past, many central banks worldwide had carried out interest rate hikes. Statement 2. Central banks generally assume that they have the ability to counteract the rising consumer price via monetary policy means. So these two statements are I would say basic easy statements about economic policies. So I have cited a source regarding this. I'll just take up the link 1 second. So this is the news that appeared in the Hindu newspaper on October 2022 during our prelims preparation phase. So the news reads the rationale behind rising interest rates. A critical facet of the consequences of an interest rate increase is the correction of the asset prices. Interest rate act as a gravity to stock market prices. So here the Federal Reserve and other central banks around the world have raised interest rates to curb inflation. This is the first statement, and I'm not going to read the entire news. You can read if you want, but again, coming back to the point, if you see our first statement, it says in the post-pandemic recent past, many central banks worldwide had carried out interest rate hikes. So that is true. So again, statement 2, central banks generally assume that they have the ability to counteract the rising consumer prices via monetary policy means. So again, in the news, it was mentioning they were doing this rate hikes for curbing the inflation. So curbing inflation means rising consumer prices, includes rising consumer prices also. So inflation is general rise in prices of consumer goods and other products. So here, if you see, even this first statement answers the entire question very clearly. So it is again a question directly from the one of the news that appeared in the Hindu newspaper. So I'm not going to discuss further on this. You could read if you want. So that is the solution. You could easily find out the solution to question 22 with just that news. So yeah. Okay, now going to the next question. Question 23.